Hello, captains, and welcome to the Priority 1 Armada live stream. Multicasting live via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch on Saturday, the 23rd of January 2021. I'm your host, Winters, and tonight we are meeting at the Dyson Joint Command Center, instance number 1, while we hold our roundtable discussion. Joining me tonight are my two co-hosts, Zianto and Selik. Selik, how's it going? How's the last 7 days been for you, dude?
It's been pretty hectic, but Thursday was my... I'm now at the ripe old age of 25.
I was actually going to bring that up. Happy birthday, dude. Yeah, because
Thank you.
I noticed this on the script. You weren't originally scheduled to be on this week, and I knew that was because of your birthday. So I was going to bring it up. So yeah, happy birthday, Selik. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Happy birthday, Selik. Anybody who has party poppers, please deploy them now.
Yes. Yeah, seeing loads of birthday messages coming up in chat there from Armored Scooter, Hyperhydra, Kyreo, Cat. Yeah. So, Z, how about you? How's the last 7 days been for you, dude?
I hate my life and everybody in it.
Really?
I just want the world to implode in on itself.
Well, it'll happen someday.
No, I had quit cigarettes years ago, and I was using one of the risers, and I quit. I threw it away this week. I said, I'm not doing it anymore. I've been nicotine-free for over a week now, and...
Life is terrible since you've done it, yeah. That's basically what you're saying.
I don't recommend it. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Stick with it. Quitting's hard.
Yeah.
But no, I'm glad I did it. You know, it's just so strange not having that crutch after all these decades.
Not because you need to hold something in your hand or anything, just to be clear.
All right. Let's keep it PG.
Wow.
Sorry, I seen the opening. I was like, I have to go for this.
Oh, no, look, you can make fun of me all you want.
I don't think I can wait that long.
About that.
Well, welcome everyone who has joined us here tonight. I'm really excited for tonight's show. This is actually my first show of the year. So I was excited to, get back on the horse and start broadcasting. And I've really been looking forward to tonight's show. And I see loads of people chatting to us on Facebook and Twitter and Twitch and YouTube. There's James White Dragon, Jack Arad, Nightweb, Cairo, Chiquita Seal, Cat is there, Hyperhydra, Armored Scooter, Lesser Panda, False Fire. Who else we got? Captain BG, Savage Hell, Sefty 2009, Nikki, how's it going, sweetheart? Jack Arad, Philly Dilly, I always laugh when I see that name. Jason Smith is there as well. Yeah, so thanks a million everyone for tuning in to tonight's show. Hopefully you are going to enjoy it. So, Selik, tell us what we have planned for tonight's show, please.
Of course. During the roundtable on this week's show, we will discuss the latest Star Trek Online news. So if you've not made your way over to Dyson Joint Command, instance number 1, come and join us. We'll also share the latest Priority 1 Armada news and highlight some of the outstanding members within our community. After the roundtable, we will walk to the Undine Space Battle Zone for our weekly away mission to fight off wave after wave of world-destroying organic Undine ships, and most importantly, earn some dilithium.
Woohoo!
You need to be level 50 to join.
Just before we go on any further, I want to welcome a couple of people. I see Jam2, Sefty 2009, and Kira Zia all followed our channel on Twitch. So welcome to the show, guys. Thank you so much for following us. You got here just in the nick of time because we're just starting now. We're in the intro. So thank you so much. We really, really do appreciate your support. AJ Biega, how's it going? I see AJ Biega there talking on Facebook. So, before we go any further, let's kick off our first giveaway of the night. Now, our first giveaway is for a Groupies Pop Culture Hero Coalition Mega Pack, okay? This thing is valued at about $70. There's 2 ships in it and a couple of other stuff. Titles. I think there's a pet. So like, this is a really, really great prize. And what we would like you guys to do is type in the word species into the chat now. It doesn't matter if you're watching on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. Type in the word species into the chat now, and that will enter you in with a chance of winning a Groupies Pop Culture Hero Coalition Mega Pack. So good luck, everyone.
Pack, that's the one that has 4 ships, isn't it?
No, I think it only has 2. I think
that's the 2. So actually, wait. Okay, yeah, it would be the 2. It would be the Klingon and the.
It's the 2 science ships, isn't it? I think that's what it is. I think it's the 2 science ships. One Fed science ship, and then
the pop culture. Okay, you know what? I was thinking of the breast cancer one.
No. This is pop culture.
Yes, pop culture. Yeah. Okay, all right.
Yeah. All right, take it away, Z. You're next.
All right. Yes, if you're not a member of the Priority 1 Armada and want to stay in touch with us in game, then come join us on the Priority 1 Armada chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority 1, all one word, and then just hit the enter key.
And if
you'll
you want to
join.
Well, screw you for stepping on my line. And if you want to be a member of our Priority 1 Armada community, simply head over to Priority 1 Armada. Sign up. We have multiple ways for you to start your career in the Priority 1 Armada.
See, that's you.
I know. If you're interested in picking up some cool Priority 1 Armada swag, then Armada Dice Cafe Press Store. Store has items ranging from mugs, mouse pads, t-shirts, hoodies, and loads more. Link to the store can be found on the website and the Twitch page.
So I'm seeing a bunch of people in chat saying that they think there's 4 ships in the pack. You could be right. I don't want to say for definite until I actually check it. So there may be 4 ships in this pack, but if not, then it's definitely 2. But it's a really, really great pack. And obviously, if you already have these ships, then this code is going to be absolutely useless to you because you can't get the ships more than once. So
no refunds.
Yeah, no refunds.
No refunds.
Anyway, we have a lot to talk about this week in Star Trek Online news. So let's jump into the roundtable. And Z, tell us all about the Voice of Time, please.
The Voice of Time. Hold on 1 second.
Yes.
Having some technical difficulties here. Okay. Voice of Time. Update to Star Trek Online. The character of Tenavik. Say that right? Tenavik, yeah.
Yeah.
Tenavik will appear as portrayed by Kenneth Mitchell on Star Trek Discovery. Originally go portray the character for this update, but was incredibly excited to return to the role. Unfortunately, extenuating circumstances made that impossible. Instead, Kenneth Hand chose an actor. Wow, I messed that up. Instead, Kenneth Hand chose an actor to take his place, a name that might be familiar to Star Trek Online fans, Sam Witwer. Witwer? Yes, Witwer. In addition to being a famous voice actor, just like me, you can tell by how professional I'm reading this. In addition to being a famous voice actor, known for playing our favorite baddies in other universes, Sam is a gigantic fan of Star Trek Online. He's played the game for many years and expressed several times he'd like to join the cast. For the recording session, Kenneth Mitchell sat and coached Sam on how to portray the character, ensuring Sam's incredible talent was bent towards the perfect pitch performance for Tenavik. So we've got that to look forward to. And this is all news to me. I've never heard of Sam. I didn't know that, but the fact that he plays the game and wants to perform it, that's awesome. That's really cool.
Isn't he Darth Maul from Star Wars?
Get out. That's him?
I may be barking up a tree that's wrong, but sworn I that somewhere.
Yeah, so I think you're right. I've heard this during the week that this guy was the voice of Darth Maul in Star Wars, and I would love to know why. Is it Kenneth Mitchell? Was that his name? Kenneth.
Yes, Kenneth Mitchell.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would love to know why he couldn't do it, but I can't say that. Well, apart from his Darth Maul role that he played, that's the only thing I have ever known for Sam Witwer. I didn't even know the actor's name, but as soon as I found out that it was Darth Maul, I was like, right, okay, that guy, So.
Okay, Chiquita Seal is saying now he did the voice for Darth Maul in the Clone Wars cartoon.
Right, there you go. There
Yes.
you go.
All right.
And just reading in Wikipedia, he also played Crashdown in the reimagined Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, and Kat just posted in chat, Kenneth Mitchell was diagnosed with ALS.
Oh, wow.
Or Lou Gehrig's disease, for anybody who's not familiar with that.
Right.
So,
Wow.
yes, it's a very, it's a pretty bad neurological degenerative disease.
Yeah.
So, best wishes to Ken.
Yeah, that's so sad. Definitely, yeah. Sending out positive thoughts and best wishes to him for sure.
That's what Stephen Hawking said, actually.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So, Salik, what do you think about this Sam Witwer doing this role? Are you excited to see his work, or do you care? Have you seen the Clone Wars? Are you familiar with this guy at all?
I am not a fan of the Star War myself.
All right.
But it's always fun to see new talent, and he seems excited to be part of the Star Trek Online family, so I'm excited to see what he does.
Agreed, definitely. Yeah, I would agree with you completely there. How about you, Z? Are you excited to see this guy come into Star Trek Online?
Oh, of course. I mean, I'm always excited to see new talent come into the game and somebody who has previous voice acting experience. Unfortunately, I've never seen the Clone Wars.
You've never seen the
Clone Wars? Wow. No. So this is all going to be new to me.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, I know we're a Star Trek Online show.
Yeah, this is Star Trek, okay?
Yeah, but seriously, the Clone Wars. Like, the only reason why I watched the Clone Wars is because of Mandalorian.
Is Mandalorian in it?
And it's at that level. Like, well, Mandalorian isn't in it, but Bo-Katan is in it. Bo-Katan is in it. No, come on. Kitty Zakoff is in it.
Look, if Mandalorian's not in it, I don't want anything to do with it.
If it's not Pedro Pascal, I'm not interested.
Is Grogu there?
I can bring you in warm. I can bring you in cold. You're watching it.
Does it have Baby Yoda?
No, unfortunately, it doesn't.
Pass.
But it does have Yoda. It does have Yoda.
Nope, done.
It does
Nope.
have Yoda.
Sam does actually have a Star Trek credit. He was Sloth number 3 in the Shipment episode of Star Trek Enterprise.
Oh my God, that's him?
Yes.
Sloth number 3 at the Shipment episode? What
Yeah.
the hell are you talking about? What
How
episode
does
is
he
that?
not know?
On his Wikipedia
Sloth
page.
number 3 from the Shipment episode. I mean,
What's
come
the
on,
Shipment
that was
episode?
A career-defining role right there.
What's the Shipment episode? Someone remind me.
I don't know. I was joking. I have
It's
no
in
idea.
the 3rd season. The crew follow a trail of information to a mining complex where Chief Engineer Trip makes a discovery about the Zinti sidearms.
Oh, yes. Right. Okay, it's when they find out the Zindi weapon has the organic thing that grows back, and they have to beam it off the ship because they invert. I can't even think of the word I'm trying to say. They mistakenly set it into overload, and that's when the crew was going to be captured to be slave workers. But still, I can't remember who this Sloth number 3 is. Huh. Oh well. Anyway, let's move on. And actually, do you know what? We'll move on to item number 2. We won't announce the winner of our first giveaway yet because we've got a lot of news to cover. So we'll drag this out a little bit more. Selic, why don't you tell us all about the 11th anniversary event, please?
So, as Star Trek Online rounds out the 11th year of its tour in the Star Trek universe, Stowe is pleased to kick off the festivities for their anniversary celebration starting on PC on January 26th, 2021,
Woohoo!
and continuing until February 25th. Console dates will be in due course. All the usual activities will contribute your daily progress in the event, eventually earning your way towards a grand prize, a Tier 6 ship, the Temir class Alliance Raider. Similar to the Kittimer class battlecruiser, the Alliance Raider blends technology of Alliance members, in this case Romulan and Klingon technology, combined to deliver a fast and powerful escort vessel capable of outmaneuvering and outgunning the enemy. Complete details on the cross-faction vessel will be released in the near future, so stay tuned. Earning the Alliance Raider for every character on your account is as simple as participating in any of the anniversary event's eligible activities over the course of its run. Each day, players may earn up to 2 daily progress, with some activities worth 1 and some worth 2. Within 30 days that the event will be active, players that earn 40 or more daily progress may then claim this fine vessel and sail into the stars. Part of the anniversary update will be 2 brand new episodes, Knowledge is Power and Leap of Faith. More information on those story episodes when they go live, but they will be part of this event as seen. So, episodes that grant you 2 daily progress are the Center Cannot Hold and Kittimer Discord, along with the 2 new episodes, Knowledge is Power and Leap of Faith. But also, you can play a Tier 5 complete daily progress, and it's Starbase 1, Mycelial Realm, Peril over Pavo, and Operation Riposte. So that's going to be very happy. I know I'm going to be slamming that Starbase 1 time and time again to get this done. But should that get tiresome, you can go through various patrols. The Rescue and Search, Ruins of Doom, Sentinels, Ninth Rule, and Within the Briars will all grant you 1 daily progress each. And if this gets you tired, you can always do the Omega Stabilization Daily to get 1 daily progress. Remember that earning additional daily progress also grants you Scaling Dilithium Ore bonus rewards after you have claimed the grand prize. Players unable to find the time to complete the event or interested in rushing to complete their progress will have the opportunity to purchase the remainder of their daily progress using Zen at any time. The base price for this buyout will be discounted based on the amount of daily progress you have already accrued. Q is up to his annual shenanigans. He will once again be rewarding captains for stabilizing Omega particles found in various social zones in Star Trek Online. This will be the same as last year, winning traces, slivers, shards, and even fragments if you're good enough, that you can then use to craft upgrades. As with last year's updates, all Omega materials will be bind to account on pickup rather than being tradable with other players. So you're actually going to have to do this grind yourself.
Boo!
Yeah, I'm not happy with that change.
Can't I just pay?
There'll also be a new party popper. It wouldn't be the anniversary without a brand new party popper to earn. The 11th anniversary version of the annual device invokes the furious celebration of Grethor. Flames and Feclari runes erupt, so the whole universe may know how extremely safe merriment, and if occasionally more than flames emerge, well, the more the merrier.
Okay, so, wow, a lot of news there. Z, are you excited for the 11th anniversary? What are you
Absolutely,
most looking forward to the most?
What am I looking most forward to? For the anniversary is the ship, obviously.
Right, okay. I suppose my next question is then, how are you going to earn progress towards this ship?
So this is what sets the anniversary apart from the other events, is we have options. We can do patrols, you can do story missions, you can do TFOs, you know, Omega stabilizations. I'm sorry, I have the hiccups. So it's not like the typical events where you have to grind TFO over and over and over again for 2 weeks.
Right.
We have options. So I see myself splitting it up. I did that last year. I was pretty happy with it. Even playing the mission on other characters I hadn't played it on yet, and it's not funny. So yeah, I think that's one of the best parts of the anniversary event is the options. You know, you don't get stuck doing this one thing over every day. You get bored of it. It's ugh.
Yeah. How about you, Selleck? What do you think you'll be doing in order to earn your daily progress? Will it be the episodes, TFOs, patrols, or Omega stabilization, or a combination of all?
Well, I like to do the episodes for the story content anyway, but I don't generally like to do them for the event. So I imagine after the first 2 days, I'm going to be slamming that Starbase 1 over and over again to get most of the progress.
Right, okay.
I see myself doing a lot of patrols because it's easy.
True, but Starbase 1 is so quick.
It is. So my next question is, Z, are you going to try and get any of the Omega tech upgrades at all this year, or are you going to...
Oh, of course, yes.
You are, so you're going to grind that out a bit.
Well, I'm going to do it because you need... They're very important upgrades. I mean, they, you know...
Awesome.
They don't cost anything to run. You just have to craft them. So I will be grabbing some of those, but it's not my primary thing. I'm not, like, as engrossed in it as you tend to get.
Right. We'll get to that in a minute. Selleck, how about you? Are you going to try and grind out any of the Omega tech upgrades this year?
I'll try, but I imagine I'll fail very quickly because this is just the one mini game that does not agree with me.
Right.
I really struggle with this one, mainly because it's so affected by like lag spikes and things.
Right. Okay.
Well, I have a nice new smooth playing machine now, so I think it might be a little different for me this year.
All right. Okay.
Excellent. I'll let you log on and do it for me.
Right.
Well, I miss when we used to be able to buy them because I don't mind grinding them, but it gets really monotonous after a while, and I prefer. All right, I'll just buy a bunch.
Yeah.
I don't like that they're bound now.
Yeah, you're not alone there. There's a lot of people that really don't like that they're bound to account now. That was a big change last year. Obviously, it was going to be the same this year. And it'll be the same going forward as well. I don't see that changing at any point in the future. For myself, I'll probably do like what you said, Selleck. You know, I'll play the 2 new story missions. One on Tuesday, one on Wednesday, and that'll be my daily progress for that day. And after that, then, yes, the patrols are quick. Yes, Starbase 1 is quick, but it's not as quick as spending 120 seconds in Omega stabilization twice. You know, or
but you also have to move maps. It's not really 120. Like you got to go to 3 different.
Mm-hmm.
3 different places to get the credit, right?
Oh, I thought it was just run the minigame twice.
No, you have to complete the daily minigame. So it's you have kinds, and there's 3 different colors. So you have to get one, you know, will tell you where, remember? It tells you where to go.
Yeah.
Rosanna, your home world.
I thought it was like, you know, just do an Omega minigame and, you know, do it twice and you get 2 days worth of progress. Well, all right, even still with that, I'm still probably going to stick with the Omega minigame and just try and get as much of this stuff as I possibly can, because as you guys know, like, I really grind this out and try and get as much of it as I possibly can. I think last year I got 300 tech upgrades at the end of it, but like I was, you know, I was seeing Omega molecules in my sleep, like after it, you know, it was just
Well, here's the thing, I had, there's other to be doing in game. I'm gonna spend too much time grinding Omega.
Yeah.
Because we'll get to that, but I see myself doing other stuff.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes, but I imagine I'm probably going to stick to the Omega stabilization for most of my daily progress, just to get as much of this stuff as I possibly can. But who knows? I might venture into some patrols or TFOs. I definitely won't be doing the story missions outside of the 2 new ones, and that'll be, just doing them once, and that'll be it. Because I'm not going to spend 45 minutes in a story mission to get my daily progress, because I want to get that over and done with as quickly as possible, which is why I think I'm probably going to stick with Omega stabilization. But we'll see. Want to say welcome to a couple of new people who just followed our channel on Twitch. Bailey John 259 and Ultra Min Hong, who just followed our channel about 15 minutes ago on Twitch. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. We hope that you are enjoying the show. We're just getting started here into the roundtable where we talk about all the news in Star Trek Online and the Priority 1 Armada. Welcome, Jim Bossless, 2171. Sorry if I'm butchering that name. They just followed our channel literally just a couple of seconds ago. Yeah, so thank you so much. We really, really appreciate your support, guys. Okay. Z, let's move on to item number 3 and tell us about becoming a Klingon warrior of 2255. I'm so excited.
Yes. So this is what I was just discussing. I see myself playing a lot of this.
Yes.
Because I love these. Become a Klingon warrior of 2255. Star Trek Online is proud to announce that beginning with the anniversary update, you will be able to play a Discovery-era Klingon in Star Trek Online. This type of Klingon will be a new race option upon creating a KDF character and will come with a brand new outfit exclusive to this race. What will this time-lost warrior think of 2411? That's up to you to decide, as you become a new type of Klingon. And I'm not even going to try it. It's Tanaka Maha Tahaja.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that sounds good. That
go.
sounds good.
Kapla.
Yep.
Nailed it.
So, want to say welcome to Frere2863 and Matthew James, who just subscribed Prime, and Tormox10, who just subscribed through Prime on our channel.
Oh, Tormox.
Yeah.
Hey, Tormox, what's up, buddy?
Thank you guys so much. We really, really appreciate your support so much. That is absolutely amazing. Okay, so Selik, we'll start off with you this time. Are you looking forward to finally being able to play a Klingon of 2255? Is this something you're really looking forward to?
I wouldn't say really looking forward to it, but I think I'll enjoy this, yeah.
All right.
I'm hoping there'll be some, I'm hoping at least the tutorial will be different.
Right.
Because that's what I'm concerned about.
Right, so you're not big into the KDF side, no? Would that be...
I am not.
Right, okay, so that's understandable. So, how about you, Z? Are you looking forward to this? Are you excited about it, or does it not...
I am so looking forward to it.
Awesome.
Yeah, the recruitment events are always a lot of fun. It's a good chunk of content too, because you got to do so much to get through everything. So you're busy for a while. I'm just, like I said, I'm a little upset that they're putting it directly on top of the anniversary, because stuff like Omega grinding and things like that.
Yeah.
It's going to take me a while to I'm going to want to play that character. I'm not going to want to sit there and grind out Omega stuff. So it's a double-edged sword, but I'm going to be doing that mostly.
Have you put any thought into this character that you're going to create on Tuesday, or
I've put a lot of thought into this character that I'm creating Tuesday.
Okay.
The only thing I can really say about it is melee ground.
Right.
Mid-max. That's what it's going to be. You're going to want to do, at least that's the direction I'm going. And I looked at it. I looked at what you get for playing as the rewards, and then what you get for the base trait as a Klingon, and it seems like it's all centered around doing a ton of melee damage.
Right.
So I've been researching since I saw the announcement, getting DOFs and weapons and sets and stuff, and yeah, I have plans set up.
How about you, Selik? Have you put any thought into this KDF character you're going to create, or you just going to,
Not a jot.
Not a bit.
I'm going to fly by the seat of my pants.
Right. Okay. yeah, I've put a bit of thought into it. I have a few options in mind on what I'm going to do. Probably the big thing is that I haven't figured out yet is the ship that I want this character to be in. That I have to figure out. But we got a bit of time. But I am really looking forward to this. This is really, really cool. That finally we'll be able to play a character of 2255. This is awesome. So really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Okay, let's announce the winner of our first giveaway, which was for a Groupies Pop Culture Hero Coalition Mega Pack. Okay. So the lines are closed. You had to type in the word species, but the lines are closed now. You can't do it anymore. And let's roll the dice. The winner is Lady Space Patrol on Twitch. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Lady Space Patrol.
Yeah,
Nice.
Lady Space Patrol. Congratulations. You have won Groupies Pop Culture Hero Coalition Mega Pack code. So if you can please send a whisper to the Priority One Twitch channel. Let us know what your email address is, your real world email address is. We will get that prize sent off to you at the end of the show. So yeah, congrats again. Well done. That's absolutely fantastic. Okay, we're going to move on now, but we do have more giveaways that we're going to do later on in the show, so don't go anywhere, guys. We've got a lot more stuff that we want to give away. Our next one is a really, really cool prize as well. So just stick around and enter in once we kick it off. It'll be kicking off here shortly, but not just yet. So yeah, let's move on to item number 5. Selleck, tell us all about Make It So, please.
As the Star Trek franchise enters its 55th year, we are witnessing a renaissance of the universe it presents to us, with new and continuing modern shows continuing to air, each exploring more and more strange new worlds, and occasionally giving us a look at the continuing missions of characters that we fans may consider something akin to old. Releasing alongside Star Trek Online's 11th anniversary celebrates just one such mission by pulling inspiration from the technology and stories seen during the adventures of the retired Admiral Jean-Luc Picard and the eclectic collection of characters found aboard La Serena. Star Trek Online has something of a tradition for tying up loose ends shown on screen, and continues numerous missions that follow on the heels of unfinished stories we saw during the televised episodes. To witness the canon universe doing the same during the course of Star Trek Picard's first season was a treat, and further evidence of the endless stories of this beloved franchise has to offer, if we are only bold enough to go in search of them. The grand prize of this new lockbox is going to be a new Command Strike Wing Warbird.
Woohoo!
We will also have a starship trait called One Impossible Thing at a Time, personal traits including Zatvash Venom, Choose to Live, and Blue Skies. We'll also have Picard Zatvash kit modules, Tal Shiar Forensic Scanner, Molecular Solvent Canisters, and personalized spatial trajectors. The Zatvash cold cases will be of duty officer assignments. Each assignment offers a hefty payout of skills and dilithium ore upon completion. We'll also have Zatvash disruptor weapon packs, which are space weapons. You'll also have the usual smattering of character boosts, dilithium mining claims, reputation mark bonus pools, fleet mark bonus pools, fleet credit bonus pools, salvage technology, and all of the rest. Also free in every box is the Impossible Device. Alongside the previously listed prizes that a player may receive by opening any Picard Zatvash lockbox, every one opened will include a one-charge consumable device called an Impossible Device. Although the exact inner workings of this impressive gizmo are not fully understood, its effectiveness cannot be denied. This device may be used on any player character who currently sports one or more injuries, whether they be personal on ground or their starship, so long as they are not currently in combat. Using the device will immediately remove one injury from the target at random. If used on a character other than yourself, the player will also be rewarded with a stacking bonus, hits and outgoing healing. This buff will last 30 minutes, stacks 10 times, and is not removed by defeat or changing maps. There's also some additions to the Lobby store. Alongside the prizes listed above, every box opened will contain a random amount of Lobby crystals, between 4 and 50, which may be used to open Lobbies, which may be used to open the Lobby. This currently may be used to purchase many items which have been added over the years alongside the release of each lockbox. To coincide with the release of the Become Zat Vash lockbox, the following new items are being added to the Lobby store: the Zat Vash Infiltrator, the Zat Vash Disruptor Pistol, and Pitbull Vanity Pets.
Okay, so once just before we talk about this, welcome a couple of new people who just followed our channel on Twitch again. That's O00629 and Lady Space Patrol, who actually just won our last giveaway. Thank you so much, guys, for following our channel. We really appreciate your support. Okay, so Z, I know that you've looked at some of the stuff in this lockbox, this new lockbox that's coming on Tuesday. Is there anything in there that you are really looking forward to? Anything that caught your eye that you're like, oh my god, I definitely need that, or I want that?
No, there's nothing where I was like, oh, that's a must-have. Like, it's really, made my eyebrow go up.
Yeah, yeah.
But there was nothing there for that I was really in those regards. However, that new ground trait that's coming in the lockbox is again based around doing physical melee damage.
Right.
So I'm just assuming, because I plan on, and I'm kicking myself because I already opened a ton of boxes the other day to get Lobby for this new character.
All right.
And then I completely forgot, hey, anniversary event, they're launching an expansion, there's going to be a new lockbox.
Right, yeah.
So it looks like I'm going to be having an abundance of Lobby. Yeah, that new ground trait, though, I'm going to grab that up and test it out on the new KDF character and see how that works.
All right, okay, I see. How about the additions to the Lobby store? Any of those items catch your eye at all?
Not really. They looked interesting, but nothing that where my eyebrow went up and I said, "Ooh, that could be a possible game changer." No, nothing like that. At least not that. But I've been wrong about stuff in the past where I've looked at it at a glance and gone, found out later on like it's completely broken and a must-have. And but we'll see what happens. But so far, I haven't really noticed that. Like Blue Skies doesn't great trait. Maybe thinking. Really tank too often.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I'll have to get my hands on it before I...
Right. Yeah, I understand. Salik, how about yourself? Is there anything in this lockbox that caught your eye at all? Anything that you're looking forward to maybe getting or anything like that?
Yes, the Disruptor weapon packs. The seem very interesting to me.
I forgot about that. Yes, those caught my eye too.
Because they look like they've got an interesting, and I am so down for Romulan disruptor space weapons in game, because we don't really have any. Because most Romulan themed weapons are plasma based, which annoys me because none of the NPCs use plasma based weapons.
This is true. There is a disruptor variant available in the Reputation set, but it's only a T6 and it's just the Torp console and beam, and that's experimental beam. So, yeah, you're right. It is kind of frustrating that they haven't done that. But you're also right about that proc. That caught my eye. I said, oh, that could be fun with the team if everybody on the team has it, depending on how it actually mechanically works.
Right. Excuse me. Yeah, there isn't much really in this box that caught my eye. The ship, it's cool, but I'm not sure that I want it. To be honest, I'm not even sure if I'm going to chance my arm opening any of these lockboxes, to be honest with you. I might give it a miss. There really wasn't much that... the ship, maybe, yeah. Like you were saying, Z, the ground trait, maybe the weapons. I might... If the weapons... turn out to be really good, I might say, right, I need a character that's going to utilize these weapons in a build, I might do that. And I'm not a big pet person, but the Pitbull pets, I thought they were pretty cool.
Yeah.
I know for sure Kat and Nikki are going to be getting those pets without a doubt. They're going to be all over that, like on day one. I would not like to see their banks, because I can only imagine how full they are of pets at this stage, and the last thing they probably needed was more pets. But yeah, they were pretty cool.
You know that Space Barbie is the end game.
Yes,
It's the true
yeah.
end game, so.
A lot of people, surprisingly, were actually saying, why are they putting in Pitbull pets? When was there Pitbulls in Star Trek? And for anyone that doesn't know, Picard had a Pitbull in Star Trek Picard season 1. So that's where these originated from, was from Star Trek Picard season 1. For anyone who didn't know.
Which notably, if I remember correctly, is actually Patrick Stewart's Pitbull, which I think is a rescue dog.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've heard that before, actually. I've forgotten about that. Yeah, I think you're right.
But if not, I'm pretty sure that's why they wrote in the Pitbulls, because Patrick Stewart is a bit of a champion of them.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to item number 6. Z, why don't you tell us all about commanding the new warbird, please?
Sure, whose name I'm not going to try to pronounce.
Did you notice that? I just glossed over it.
Yeah, I noticed.
Smooth.
Really smooth.
The Hell Kenny.
Nope.
The Hell Kenny? Kinda. It's the Romulan warbird.
It's new.
Yeah, the new Romulan warbird. The Lobi Crystal Consortium is pleased to announce that it has acquired a starship from the recently disgraced section of double secret Romulan Vash, the new strike-winged warbird. This powerful strike to the highest standards secret shipyards, only recently seeing the light of day. And now this starship can be yours. Will be available within the Picard lockbox, coming soon to Star Trek Online. This new ship can be used as soon as you complete the tutorial, and will scale with you as you level up your way to max level. The Warbird features a powerful battle cloak device and gets to jump on its target, an aggressive weapon layout, a hangar bay of strike craft well suited for recon or fighting, and an impressive team coordinated abilities. Should it ever engage in battle, there's little question as who will come out on top. This starship features Tactical Command Specialist Bridge Officer seat, and a Lieutenant Commander Universal Intel Specialist Bridge Officer seat. Console Universal Bombing Run, Experimental Weapon Carbon Scorcher, Starship Trait Commanded Singularities, and Snakehead Squadron Fighter Pets.
So, Selik, we'll start off with you this time. What's your take on this ship? Is it something that you might want, or do you just not care about it at all, and you're probably going to give it a miss? You're not even going to try it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't mind flying it, but I'm probably not going to put any effort into trying to get hold of it.
Right. What's your take on the layout of the ship, like with this Commander Tactical / Command Specialist Bridge Officer and the universal seating that it has after that? Do you think it's a good layout?
I think so. I'm quite fond of Command as a specialization, and Intel goes quite well with Romulan ships. I tend to find.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How about you, Z? Is this a ship that you're going to try and get your hands on, or are you going to give it a miss?
It piqued my interest slightly. I'm not, going for it. I wouldn't be against it. Obviously, like I said, I'm going to open some lock boxes. It's not going to be one that I sell. If I get it, I'm going to keep it.
Yeah.
But it's not one that I'm like, oh, I must have it.
Right.
Yeah, the main thing that drew my attention though was the snakehead fighter pets.
Yeah.
Because those were one of my favorite ships from the show.
All right.
And now that they're in the game, I got to, because I'm a little disappointed too. I thought we were gonna actually be able to pilot them.
Right.
It looks like we're gonna have to get them as fighters.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like I said before, you know, I'm not. If I get one, great. But I'm probably not going to go too far out of my way to get one. Like if one falls in my lap, then I'll use it. I won't sell it. I'll possibly even make a new character for it. But I do think that it's fairly well laid out tactically. There's some good seating on it, good console layout on it as well. And those pets, like you said, Z, are definitely very interesting.
Why would you need to make a new character for it?
Why would I need to make it? I don't know.
You're already making a new character.
Yeah, but that's going to be a Klingon. I'm going to be. This is how to go on a Romulan. Yeah,
we're going to get to that later, aren't we?
We are. Let's move on to item number 7. Selleck, tell us about the Year of Klingon Part 3, please.
Glory and honor to you, for the third part of the Year of Klingon is upon us. As Stowe announced a year ago, they have bent their efforts towards improving the Klingon experience this year with updated ships, NPC models, a brand new story, and a complete overhaul of the Klingon starting experience. While the story of the Klingon Civil War won't reach its conclusion until the spring, Stowe is proud to announce that they have completed the overhaul of the Klingon starting experience. Starting with the anniversary update, there will never be a better time to create a new KDF character and play through these classic missions reimagined for a new era. Experience new cutscenes, character models, and environments for perhaps the greatest chapter of the Klingon story, your personal journey into Grethor. Of course, no journey into Klingon hell would be complete without some demons to battle, the Fekiri. Whether you believe they are actual Klingon spirits or a creation of Dominion science, are one of the hallmarks of these missions, and they couldn't let it go without giving them some love as well. The entire Critter group has gotten new materials courtesy of the amazing character artists, giving them a look to match their terrifying reputation. Once you descend into Grethor, you will need to battle for your very soul, and the only way to do that is to face the 3 demons the Klingons fear most: cowardice, dishonor, and treachery. These spirits now return with a brand new look, new boss mechanics to make their fights truly memorable, and a complete backstory for each character, revealing more of that in days to come. Of course, Stowe can't only give a facelift to the denizens of the underworld. As part of this update, they have redone Segen, son of Torg, a sword master who stands between you and justice, and they have redone the model of the most important Klingon to ever live, Kahlus himself. Never looked better than ever, with a modern model that truly befits the unforgettable. Finally, Stowe has given Klingons more options to their hair, with several classic Klingon hairs coming to the game. These include a look inspired by Worf himself. These hairs are usable by male and female characters, both Discovery era and 2409 era Klingons.
Okay. Z, we'll start off with you this time. What's your take on this part 3 of the Year of the Klingon? Are you excited to see the new content? Do you like these costume updates that they've made? Yeah, what's your take on it?
Well, I think we can all agree that the Feklir, Yes, they are built by the Herc, and it's all just it's a psyop, man. They're trying to trick the Klingons into something.
And well, 359 was an inside job.
It was, man, and so is Utopia Planitia. Plasma doesn't melt trilithium beams.
Nice.
No, but I am kind of. I think I've already played through most of this content because when they started leaking it out, trickling it out bit by bit, I had made a new Klingon and I sort of I'll play through it as it comes out. So I kind of already know what to expect, but it'd be nice to actually sit down and run it on one of these new characters.
Yeah,
and sort of sit back and enjoy it rather than just sort of plow through it like I did last time. Because they made changes, but they weren't like super. There wasn't like anything massive from what I remember.
Yeah. Selleck, well, I think I know what you're going to say here. Are you looking forward, or you're not really excited about this year of the Klingon, or are you excited to maybe finally dabble in the KDF side and see what's there?
Oh, I'll tell you what makes me excited. Hair. New hair options.
Yeah. Well, you're not going to be alone there, because like we mentioned earlier, I'm sure Kat and Nikki are going to be freaking out with these new costume options with the new hair the new hairdos that's coming on Tuesday. So yeah, I'm sure you guys will have plenty to talk about come Tuesday for sure.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait to start a new Klingon character. Last year, I nearly made it the entire year without creating a character, but I kind of sorry, I'm laughing because Kat says heck yes in chat. But I unfortunately didn't quite make it. Towards the end of the year, I ended up making a new character. But now, since all this new stuff for the KDF faction has come out, really looking forward to getting to finally mess around with that. Excuse me. Oh my god.
I'm the same way. When I get sort of hung up on the game or just bored with what's going on, when I get burnt, I'm like, I'll make a new character and play something different, different species.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Even though I know the story content forward and backwards, it's just fun to play a new species sometimes.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So I'm a little charactered out. I've got a lot of characters at this point. Not as many as you, but I've got a lot.
Yeah.
And now I'm making another one, which I'm not disappointed about. But it would be nice to maybe give us some more story content or something. I don't know.
Well, it's going to be interesting because these new KDF characters are going to have a new starting experience, so that's going to be great to mess around with that and see what that's going to be like, along with the 2 new story missions that there's going to be then on top of it as well. So I'm really looking forward to that and can't wait to see.
Yeah, but they spoiled us with the Romulan faction.
Right.
Like, I know what they can do when they add new stuff, and I'm like, I want that again. And they keep just giving us these sort of half releases where, even with the Jem'Hadar recruit, it wasn't that much stuff that was actually unique to that recruit. The Delta, there really wasn't anything unique to those recruits.
Yeah.
Story wise, except for that you could do it on different factions.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the Romulan expansion, I think, was it set the bar so high, and now when they do stuff, I'm just like, yeah, but it's not. I want like that whole 2-3 story arcs that you get that's unique.
Yeah.
And all the drops and the fun stuff.
Okay, let's move on to item number 8. Z, tell us all about commanding any ship in Star Trek Online, please.
Well, that's what I mentioned before. You said that if you got the ship, you'd have to make a new character. You're making a new character now. So if you get the ship, you just put it on that one. Because it's like Shaka all over again. Walls falling all over the place. With the release of Star Trek Online's 11th anniversary update, STO is releasing a feature that will allow players of all factions to fly the starship of their choice, regardless of the default alliance associated with that ship. Does this mean KDF Dahar Master can finally command a Section 31 heavy command battle cruiser? It certainly does. Does it mean a dedicated Federation sit at the helm of a D4X Kelvin pilot? That's true as well. Special introductory pricing on PC from January 26th, 2021 until the end of the anniversary event on February 25th, 2021. This special unlock will be discounted 50% off, leaving the price at only 1,000 Zen. What's this include? What's included? Star Trek Online developers have done their best to ensure the freedom that coincides with this feature will meet the player's expectation, and thus have arrangements for all the following to be updated for player use, regardless of allegiance, for players that have unlocked this feature. Starships, Admiralty, Registry and prefixes, bridges and interiors, any and all pre-equipped gear. Hold on a second, I had to scroll down. Consoles, experimental weapons, hangar pets, etc. This does not mean that restrictions have been entirely removed, however. So there's way more to this. I cut a lot of it out just because I'd be here for 20 minutes reading off very technical things about how they're going to launch this. Anybody who's interested can just go to artgames.com, go to Star Trek, and then go to the blog or news tab, and you can find all of the actual technical stuff. I know that I heard that there is an explosion on the forums right now for the game. People are a little pissed about the way that they're handling it. I think it's a good thing. It's about time that they took down these, we need less factions in the game. We need less restrictions when it comes to gameplay. So I'm happy about this change.
It is worth mentioning that you don't have to buy it, that you only need to buy it if you don't have a Klingon character at level 65, if I remember the blog post correctly.
Oh, you see, there is a lot of technical stuff in there. So I read it through it once and was just kind of like, oh, wait, what are you trying to say? So I'll have to actually mess with it to see how it plays out.
What's your take on this select? Do you think it's a good move? Does it impact you at all? I'm guessing you don't have many KDF ships.
I have a few.
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to this until I started to consider the some of the ramifications.
Mm-hmm.
So I do have some Klingon ships. I really hate doing Admiralty on the KDF because I'm so used to specifically my Fed loadout.
Right.
I just don't do it. So this is great for me because it means I'll finally have a real easy job of going through doing Admiralty.
Yeah.
The downside is that based on how it's described, ships that previously didn't have a faction counterpart. So, for example, I think it's the Resolute class, the Tier 6 Excelsior. There isn't a KDF version of that, which means that if you go into the dilithium store, you get that starship trait for free, and you don't even have to grind for it. Presumably, that will be going away, because now that Klingons can actually fly that ship, they'll probably be expected to grind out those traits. So the one downside, and it's relatively minor considering it unlocking all of these ships, but if you were banking on basically being lazy and specifically buying ships to get those traits easily unlocked on other characters, it seems like that will no longer be the case.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I think the pros outweigh the cons. They're like the example that you give. With the patrol system, it's not hard to grind out a starship trait. Another example would be the Tier 6 Guardian. There's no KDF version of that. If you have it earned on the Federation side, you can claim it through the dilithium store as well for free. But with this update, you can just claim the tier 6 Guardian and get the trait. So who really cares? Like, but
Well, there were packs in the lobby store too. For example, the NX, and where you didn't need to purchase because the NX wasn't available, but the Klingon players wanted the console and the trait.
Right.
But they couldn't give them the ship. So for a cheaper, a much cheaper price, you could just grab that and you're good to go. How are they going to handle that? Will they be removing those from the lobby store?
Yes, they are removing them from the lobby store. But if you have the ship already,
I do. But yeah, I get that. But it's still like, all right, now you're sort of removing that option where I could do it on my Klingon and it's cheaper.
I think it would be good if they left that stuff. Like I think they're losing out on a huge portion of money for somebody who, let's say a lockbox ship, all right? Somebody who doesn't have the money to get the ship, all right, but they have the lobby to get the console. The console should be available in the lobby store. I think that would be a really good move.
I agree with you. Yeah, even if it was like the price of because a T6 is what, 900 lobby.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So even if they priced it out at like, I don't know, let's call it 500 lobby. If they move the price point from 200 lobby to 500, and yeah, you could just buy the ship and the console and the trait. Yeah, that would be awesome, and it would, because if the ship, there are a lot of instances where I'm like, oh, I just want the trait or the console on the ship itself.
Yeah.
But there are other times when I'm like, I don't even care about the console and the trait. So maybe they should add more rather than take more out.
Yeah.
It's just the way I would go with it.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think that would be a really good move where they go, look at, if you don't have the money to, get the Zen or for keys or even for a ship in the Z store, have the console and the trait in the lobby store. And now you can, you buy it. It's not an account unlock like it would be with the Z store.
Yes.
Because you can claim that ship on any character now. But you end up paying, 300-400 lobby for the console, and the same again for the tray, or a bundle maybe for 600. The bundle, the trait and the console for 600 lobby. Something like that.
Yeah, I think they could bundle more together, but I also I'll take what I can get because I understand that the game when it was made, the idea, the landscape at the time was all the MMOs were two factions. You had red and blue, and we've moved past that. So now they have to figure out a way to sort of integrate the remnants of that if they want to remove the idea of there being like that definitive line between the two factions.
Yeah.
Brief little counterpoint to the issue about the consoles in the lobby store.
Mm-hmm.
How would you handle the fact that previously you could only buy those console packs if you were the other faction? So, for instance, with the with the NX class, would you therefore want Federation characters to be able to buy that pack along with being able to buy the ship?
I think if they were to do this would be a good alternative way for them to make money for people who can't afford or are not lucky enough to get a ship. But they do have the lobby. So since this is part of tearing down the walls between red team, blue team, yes, I think it would be a good move for them to have alternatives in the lobby store and by the way, I hate the lobby store. I think it's the most overpriced store in the game. It's absolutely ridiculous. I hate it. It's far too overpriced, but still it does provide an alternative way of getting some stuff, or at least it could be if they took traits and consoles and bundled them into the lobby store from ships from the Z store, from ships from lockboxes. People who can't get, well, maybe not lockboxes, because that might hurt their sales. That's probably why they wouldn't entertain that. But maybe the Z store, somebody who doesn't have $30 to spend on a ship in the Z store, but they might have $10 or $15 that the worth of lobby crystals that they will be willing to spend to get a trait or a console.
I have a good solution, and it sort of just dawned on me. Convoluted as far as gameplay goes, but just from the straightforwardness of the way that the expansion would work, I think it would be the best way to go. All of the stuff in the Lobby store stays as is. Anything new that gets added, remove the faction restriction. How does that sound?
So you can't fly the NX class ship on non-Federation characters.
You can if you have the legendary pack. Because that's an account unlock. Yes, that's a Zen
but
store ship.
Everything else in the Lobby store that's a ship, you still keep faction locked.
Yep. No. Yes. 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 And then anything new that they add, they just remove the faction restriction.
Yeah. Just to acknowledge what Lesser Panda said there, yes, Mud's Market is very overpriced as well, and I don't like Mud's Market at all. It is grossly overpriced. But
it's the sale.
Yeah.
You gotta pick it up when it's on sale.
I do not like.
Overpriced.
I do not like that store either. I think it's a horrible idea with this joke of having exorbitant prices and you having to wait for a sale, because I know there are people out there who I don't want to say are innocent. Maybe innocent is the right word rather than ignorant of the fact that they do sales in the store. Basically they don't know. A new player coming into the game and they see a ship in the Mud's Market store and they're like, wow, it's $170. That ship must be the best ship in game. And then they spend the money on it and they go, hang on a second, this actually isn't that great of a ship. It's kind of crap.
They're banking on that.
Right.
That's the game they're playing, obviously.
I think it's in such poor taste, and I'm not a fan of it. Yeah, it's very unlike Cryptic, I think.
What if you're like me, where I didn't know who Mud was until I watched Discovery, but what if you never watched Discovery or TOS? What if you're G and Deep Space Nine, and you don't know who Mud is? You're not even going to get the joke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not to mention it's a bad joke. It's a very bad joke.
A bad joke. Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we've talked this to death, and we need to move on because there's still more news to cover. Selleck, let's move on to item number 9.
To bash them more.
Let's move on to item number 9 and tell us all about the Klingon Empire is recruiting, please, Selleck.
The Klingon Empire is divided, and true-hearted warriors are needed to ensure a glorious future. All Klingons worthy of the name must join the fight. Both sides of the divide in the Empire have redoubled their recruiting efforts, and from the shadows, the most promising are redirected to a new path. New Klingon captains will be known as Klingon recruits, and they bring with them the backing of their shadowy patron. With the launch of the anniversary update, the Klingon starting experience will be completely reimagined, meaning that these recruits will have a completely reworked, modern starting story. There will never be a better time to make a Klingon in Star Trek Online than during the Klingon recruitment event, which runs from January 26th to February 25th. Characters made during this time will be Klingon recruits, and they will earn a host of new benefits and rewards to aid them in their leveling experience. Klingon recruits are designed to emphasize the unique experience of being a warrior of the Empire. They have a number of advantages designed to close the gap that exists between new characters and characters that have been in Star Trek Online for years, all built around the glories of combat. But these recruits have a secondary responsibility. Their mysterious patron is dead set on removing enemies of the Empire. After contacting Klingon recruits during the tutorial, they are likely to move against these enemies, attaching additional dangers and rewards to missions along the Klingon storyline. Recruits who succeed against these enemies will find themselves with a new Tier 6 bird of prey that scales with their level. Each recruit's own transponder will give them details of their objectives. Klingon recruits will have a list of goals that they can achieve at any time, and completing these goals will see them rewarded with equipment, marks, and other rewards. Many are not only beneficial to the Klingon recruit, but to all characters on the same account. Completing story arcs will reward you with a unique ground universal kit. Completing ambush kills in space and melee kills on the ground will unlock a starship and ground personal trait, and all three of these rewards can be shared for all characters on your account. Klingon recruits can only be created during the Klingon Recruit event. These recruits can be recognized by the Klingon symbol next to their names. All Klingon recruits will have an inherent bonus trait during the Klingon Recruit event of periodically granting a cat upon defeating it, which extends to your entire group. The recruit's mysterious patron appreciates the allies of their ally. This trait will only be available during this event and will be gone once the Klingon recruitment event ends, so gather your dilithium ore while you can. Additional rewards are gained by leveling up, playing through story content up through the Klingon Civil War story arc, and finding special Klingon recruit objectives on certain mission maps. Many of the same things that players do while leveling their characters will earn Klingon recruits improved rewards. Some highlights include a Tier 6 scaling bird of prey for the recruit and the account, starship traits that provide windows of opportunity to cloak safely during combat and improves rewards for doing so, recruit and account, a special bat left that scales as you perform melee skills, this is also for recruit and account, ground personal trait that provides scaling bonuses for melee kills, Endeavor perk experience bonus, a ground universal kit, piezoelectric execution scepter, which is just an excellent name, a very
Agreed.
rare duty officer crit energy weapons officer trait, this is for the recruit only, and a unique duty officer and admiralty card, also recruit only. And lots more, including gear, upgrades marks, elite marks, and dilithium to help kickstart the recruit, as well as account-wide marks, elite marks, dilithium, and upgrades to share the glory. Get ready to make your Klingon recruit. All accounts are getting one extra free character slot, and keep watching between now and January 26th for more information. The Makla refit bird of prey, with the return of some House Mokai warriors to the fold, previously lost to time and Akar's influence, Klingon engineers have gained a boon. Some of these warriors are engineers who carry with them secrets of an ancient Klingon technology that guided the Empire before the houses were united. They have combined this with modern technology and ship design to make some startling, first of which is the Makla refit bird of prey. This ship, designed for new Klingon recruits, is a breakthrough in technology that allows mass production the Klingon Empire has never before reached.
Okay.
A little bit of a mouthful, that one.
It certainly was. So, Z, we'll start off with you. Well, obviously, we know this already. You're really looking forward to this Klingon recruitment event.
Absolutely.
What are you most excited about for the Klingon recruitment event?
So one of the things that just really sticks out right off the bat is the fact that we're getting a T6 ship recruit. That's unprecedented. They've never done that before. So
I was going to ask about that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it comes with Withering Barrage, complete universal seating. The only thing that I noticed is it doesn't have specialty bridge officer seating.
Right.
So if it is that, like, I think that's the first T6 ship they'll release that doesn't have a specialty seating slot. Really interesting.
No, because event ships don't have specialist bridge ups, do they?
They do.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Cannot recall any other ship they've released that didn't have one. At least T6. Maybe you guys in chat could help us out with this.
You said it was all universal. I thought the commander was tactical.
Yes, command tactical. Commander tactical. No. I'm sorry, commander universal. Or it might have been tactical. I could be remembering it wrong. I know the rest was universal.
Or I might be getting confused with a Tamea bird of prey. There have been so many new ships this episode.
Yeah, true. So you're most looking forward to this tier 6 ship that recruits.
No. The thing that I want to get my hands on, and as I mentioned, I'm going to be doing a melee build on this new character, is the special bathlet that scales as you perform melee kills.
Oh, right. Yes.
So, that's another one that they're sort of throwing at us. They're saying, hey, melee is back, and you should use it.
All right.
The thing that gets my goat out of this pack. Oh, and then there's stuff like the duty officer. I got to see what that does. And then blah blah blah. Got to see some stats. Ever perk experience bonus. So, I know for everybody else, they're like, oh, it's a relief. And I am an advocate for this because that Endeavor system is a beast. It's not. It was what, 2 years to get through? 3 years?
Just over 2 years if you're doing every single Endeavor every single day. It takes just over 2 years to complete the system.
And for those of us that are almost done with it, that are almost at the end after diligently toiling away for the last 2 years to make sure that we get them all, now you add this?
Yeah.
Yes, now you add this? Oh, I will be sending a strongly worded letter to Kirk. And I'm going to be using bright red to show him how mad I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have to let me know how that works out for you.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'll fill out a ticket. I'm sure they'll get right back to me.
I'm sure they will.
I know that there's a couple. I think I was talking to, who's that? Smug?
Smudgevsky. Yeah, Smudge.
Yes. He's also way up there.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the towards the end of it.
Yeah.
And there's a few other people I know that are towards the end of it. I hope you all are as pissed as I am that now they're adding it. This should have happened like 6 months ago, and I would have been happier. But not everybody was grinding it as hard as I was, so whatever.
Well, just to respond to that, I said this months ago to you, Z. You shouldn't have been surprised that I'm not. No. By the way, what will happen probably around the summer event or this year's winter event is they will introduce a new weekend event. So like we have Dilithium weekends, we have bonus XP weekends. We will have a bonus Endeavor XP weekend. I see that coming this year.
I've been saying that since like last summer event around then. I was like, they really need to add and I'm crazy about it. I was grinding it, every day, making sure I'm getting them all. I think I've been
saying it since the womb.
I've been and I think I missed 3 days. I think that's the most that I was behind. But either way, they for them to add it now is kind of a little bit of a slap in the face. I also get it though, like whatever. It gives everybody else that sort of, you know what? No, forget that. We put in the time. We deserve a special reward.
Your reward is that you've nearly finished it.
Yeah, you're finished. You're finished ahead of everybody else.
No, I had to finish ahead of everybody else, but now I don't get anything for dedicating myself to the game.
You're benefiting from all of the bonuses. That's what you're getting.
But I want more bonuses.
You want more bonuses. You want them to expand the system and add an extra 5 points per category.
No, God no. What I want them to do is, even if they just threw us a title, give us a title. Anybody who had it, completed or rolled out or whatever.
I guess this is just the way game development goes. They make a system and they go, right, this system takes X amount of time to complete. And once you reach that amount of time from the dev side, then they say, right, the majority of people have finished the system. Now we need to incentivize newer players to do the system. So they come out with an Endeavor XP weekend. So like I said, I think summer event this year, or between summer and winter event of this year, they'll probably start doing that. It's just a guess, but who knows? Might be wrong, might be right on the nail. Selleck, what are you most looking forward to for this recruitment event?
Everything really.
Really? Oh wow. Okay.
This is only my second recruitment event because I missed the
Ah.
Delta and Temporal
Right.
recruitments.
Okay.
So I am super looking forward to this, especially the objectives during missions,
Mm-hmm.
because that
Mm-hmm.
was something that the Gamma recruit didn't have any of
Yes.
that.
I was very surprised to see that. I've been saying that they weren't going doing that again, and I'm very surprised to see that coming back. Although thinking about it now, well, I suppose we need to see how it's going to be. Is it going to be in pre-existing missions, or is it just the new missions? Because if it is just the new missions, then that makes sense because they just added in while they were building the missions, so there's no problem. So I suppose we have to wait and see how they've done it. But yeah, no, that's great that you're looking forward to it. That's fantastic.
Mm. And I
Uh,
imagine I'm exactly the kind of person that this is meant to grab because I'm not that much of a KD. I'm going to
right.
be grinding this out along with
Yeah.
all of you. So,
Yeah. I'm very much looking forward to this. I've been around for every recruitment event that they've ever done. I've completed every recruitment event that they've ever done. I love them. I think they're absolutely fantastic. And what I'm looking forward to the most is the account unlocks. Because when you create a new character, it's so fantastic getting all of these buffs, particularly in the reputation system with all the marks you unlock. It's just absolutely fantastic. So I can't wait to see what all of the account unlocks, as in, the actual numbers for them. I know,
mm,
Selic, you read out, what's there for the recruit and the account, but we won't know until Tuesday what the actual numbers are for all this stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that. And like Z said, this is totally unprecedented for them to do a tier 6 ship for the recruit. So that's awesome. Uh, and I'm really looking forward to that. I think that's really cool to get a free tier 6 ship for making them recruit. That is just absolutely brilliant, and I can't wait to get my hands on this bad boy and see what it's going to be like. Okay.
Yeah, I'm interested in that ship. I think I'm more interested though in the Alliance ship that we're getting. That thing just looks so.
It does look
Ooh,
so good,
yeah, it
doesn't it?
looks sexy, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a nice ship.
it really does. It really does. I tell you what, guys, we're going to start off our next giveaway, okay? Before we move on. And this giveaway is for Tier 6 50% ship coupon code. This was donated by none other than the man, the legend, Captain Ray Boschborg of the Priority 1 Armada. And all you have to do to enter yourself in with a chance of winning this Tier 6 50% ship coupon is type in the... Sorry, I was going to say a word. The numbers 8472. Type in 8472 and that will enter you in with a chance of winning tier 6 ship 50% ship coupon. And yeah, it doesn't matter if you're watching on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. Do that now, and that will enter you in with a chance of winning. So best of luck, everyone. Okay, let's move on to item number 10. Z, tell us all about the daily giveaways, please.
All right, 11 years for a live service game like Star Trek Online. That kind of longevity is unheard of within the industry, unless you're World of Warcraft, EverQuest, or Final Fantasy. But I digress. And yet, Star Trek Online keeps moving forward thanks entirely to the STO community. Captains, without you, Star Trek would never be able to create new stories, ships, and more in the final frontier. And the creators of STO are forever grateful to us for that. As in now tradition, as we lead up to our anniversary event, STO will be showing their appreciation with a series of free gifts that you can claim, including the first one right now. You've been able to claim 5 free keys that ran only on Thursday. So you collected those on Thursday. If you didn't get them, I'm sorry. You are out of luck. Yesterday, we received an ultimate free tech upgrade. Again, that was just for yesterday. You can't claim that now. But today you can claim 12 free inventory slots. These are available in the promotion tab once per account and for free. So if you haven't done that, you just go to the Zen store from your mini map, and then on the left-hand side, you'll see promotions. You open that up; it should be the first item there. You just click it and claim your 12 inventory slots. You're good to go. The Book of the Dishonored 3, Chapter 1. This piece of lore is now available to read on the STO website and makes for a great read. So anybody interested in checking that out, you can head on over to the website and read there. I don't know why that wasn't there randomly.
Excuse me.
Anyway, moving forward every day up until Tuesday, make sure to check the launcher. That's what I've been doing. They usually post it there, and it will tell you what the giveaway is in the Zen store for the anniversary event.
Yep. There really isn't much to say. I mean, they're giveaways. They're fantastic. You know, I mean, I've been around for a really long time, and in years past, I've said to myself, as long as I get one free thing, I'm happy, because it's totally happened before where they give away something and I already have it. And they seem to be, you know, like this year it was lockbox keys, tech upgrade. Today, then, like you were saying, Z, 12 inventory slots. Like, I can use all of that. So, you know, just free stuff is fantastic. So there isn't really much to say about that. I would imagine this stuff is going to keep on going up until Tuesday, but they haven't said that. So that's just a guess.
Usually they have. If I remember last year, they didn't give us stuff on the weekend.
They didn't, no.
Which was weird.
Right.
Yeah. So this year they are. So I think they started later. I don't know how they're doing it.
Yeah, it was definitely a surprise for them to start it before the anniversary began, which is why I think that it's going to end on Tuesday when the anniversary update releases. I think that'll be the last day. I could be wrong, but I think that's what's going to happen. So we're expecting another giveaway tomorrow, another one Monday, one Tuesday. That'll be the end of it.
Yeah, their giveaways are always great. I think one year they gave us all the trucks for free, the T5 Cation carrier. Yep. Yeah, like they always hook us up. So, and you really notice it when you do go play a different MMO. You see, like, you know, for all the complaining we do about Cryptic and Perfect World and Stowe, go play another MMO and see how they handle their customer base with microtransactions. We have it very good over here and don't realize it. I think you've been dabbling in that other sci-fi franchise, Winters.
Little bit.
Yeah. So you're compared to the service or the microtransactions there and how Cryptic can. Who do you think is doing a better job?
Well, this is actually what I was going to say. Like, I'm like any of us here. You know, I'm no stranger to games and development studios and what have you, and one of the things that caught me and kept me in Stowe is the way Cryptic treats their player base. I have never played a game where the studio gives out as much free stuff as Cryptic gives out. I'd never seen it. Before I found Star Trek Online, there was only one other studio that I had a lot of respect for, and that was Paradox Interactive. They are unbelievable with their engagement to the community. They ask for opinions. You know, they put out dev blogs like every week, and they're like, okay, this is what we're going to do, and people react to it like, right, okay, we'll think about it. And, you know, they come back and say, right, we took your feedback on board, and we've changed this, that, and the other, and this is what it is now. And everyone's like, yay, you know, and they just have really great player engagement or communication with the community. And then I found Star Trek Online, and I joined shortly after they went free to play, and there was like the anniversary, and then there was the summer event and the winter event. I was like, wow, this game is giving me a lot of free stuff, and it's kept me in the game for 8 or 9 years now. Like, you know, I just play it constantly, and I like you were saying there, I've messed with a couple of other MMOs, and wow, they're so restrictive. like you can't do anything unless you're given the money. Like I remember one of the restrictions was you couldn't send mail unless you bought, Zen in the game. It wasn't Zen, but gold basically. And I was like, are you for real? Like, I actually have to pay you money and be a subscriber just to send somebody mail? That was so alien to me,
Right? And once you start playing a different company's MMO, you kind of realize, like, wow, Cryptic, for all the complaining, for all the, I can't believe they did this and that. Yeah, they're actually one of the better companies when it comes to the way they handle it.
Yep. Right, anyway, let's move on, because we are finally closing in on the end of the news, guys. I know this has been extra long, but there's a lot of stuff to cover. Selek, will you tell us about PS4 and Xbox news, please?
So, Xbox and PS4 will be getting 2 new Recon ships.
Woohoo!
Beginning right now, 2 new Recon destroyers are being available in the C-Store on PC, weirdly. These new vessels in the Dominion and Romulan ship lineage were inspired by the Federation's Lafayette class and the KDF's Kether Recon Raptor. They feature many of the technological advances seen there, combined with the unique shipbuilding advantages employed by the Dominion and the Romulans, respectively. These starships will be available in both non-fleet and fleet variants. For more information, check out the blog post or our earlier episode when we discussed this coming to PC.
Right, basically Xbox and PS4 are catching up with those of us on PC. It's great to see them getting a little bit of an update. Hopefully they won't have to wait too long before they'll be able to celebrate their anniversary. Again, they can get caught up with those of us on PC. Right, we're going to move on to item number 12, PC patch notes for the 21st of January 2021. It's only 2 things. Under General, updated the memorial plaque to include Peter Mark Rickman and resolved an issue that was preventing bridge officer uniforms from being altered when not assigned to a ship. That one, I believe, has been an issue for quite a while, and if it's the bug I'm thinking about, a lot of players have been affected by that. Most notably, Drex of the Priority 1 Armada has complained about that particular bug an awful lot. So I'm sure he will be glad to see that is now resolved. Moving on to item number 13, Armada news. As always, this coming week is TFO Thursday in the Priority 1 Armada. This event is for all Priority 1 Armada members and offers a chance for us to team up together and earn marks, XP, and more importantly, dilithium. To check the time of this event, open up the fleet window, which I am doing right now, and click on the events tab to see the event in your local time zone. So we can see here it's at 1 a.m. My time, because I'm in Ireland or Europe. But this in-game will always show your local time zone. So that's all you have to do. Open up the fleet window, click on events, and then you can check the event and see the time that it starts at. The Priority 1 Ferengi Alliance fleet finished its Tier 4 colony upgrade last week and is now working on a short list of 16-hour upgrades that places various NPCs on the colony. The current upgrade is for a chef. Yeah, they're getting a chef there on the colony. The Priority 1 Romulan Republic fleet finished its Tier 4 shipyard upgrade last week, and it brought the fleet up to level 60. The fleet is also working on its final Tier 3 upgrade for the embassy and only needs about 1 million dilithium. So great job to all the members of the Priority 1 Romulan Republic. That's absolutely fantastic. Well done, guys.
Yeah, excellent work.
Moving on to the KDF side, the Klingon High Council fleet is almost finished working on a short list of 17-hour upgrades that station a number of NPCs around the starbase that will provide various duty officer assignments. And finally, the Romulan Tal Shiar fleet is working on upgrades to allow transwarp to K-13 and Aspire, and an upgrade for interfleet shuttle transportation to between the starbase and the embassy. At the time of this broadcast, all that remains to be filled is duty officers and fleet marks, so now is a great time to earn fleet credits in the Tal Shiar fleet. If you're interested in joining any of our specialty fleets like the Klingon High Council, the Priority 1 Ferengi Alliance, the Priority 1 Romulan Republic, or the Romulan Tal Shiar fleet, you can submit your application on the Priority 1 Armada website once you have reached the fleet rank of captain in any of our primary fleets. These specialty fleets offer 25% reduced requirements for all promotions, as well as instant access to all fleet stores. Right, next up, we want to highlight one member for their recent donation that they made on the Priority 1 Armada website, and that is Admiral Bulls. We want to thank him so much for his sizable donation that he made at the end of the year. Without members like Admiral Bulls, we wouldn't be able to keep the lights on around here. It pays for everything. It pays for website hosting fees. It pays for production software for this show. It pays for domain name fees, restreaming software for this show, photo editing software subscriptions, audio software subscriptions for this show. It literally pays for everything. So we want to thank Admiral Bulls so much for his continuing support of the Priority 1 Armada. We appreciate it so much. Thank you, Admiral Bulls.
Yep, thank you. It's awesome work that you're doing.
Here, Bulls. Thank you.
If you would like to support the Priority 1 Armada, you can make a donation on our website and receive a thank you package based on the amount you donate. You can visit PriorityOneArmada.com to find out more. Now, just before we move on to our away mission, I wanted to point something out that actually wasn't included in the news. What do you guys think of this new update that STO have made to the launcher, where they have a countdown timer to the start of the anniversary? What do you think about that?
Oh, it's awesome. Never seen it anywhere before. Anywhere else.
No. What do you think, Z?
I think it's a good addition. I think that maybe they should start. Well, do they typically add the current event there, or a countdown to the current event?
They've never done a countdown before.
Maybe they should start doing that more often with countdown to the event, so it keeps you. Oh, okay, that's what's next and when it starts.
Yeah,
because they removed the calendar, so.
I wonder where they got the idea for it, but it's a fantastic idea. And I'm actually just going to bring up the Priority 1 Armada website. And, oh, look at that. We have a countdown timer as well, counting down to the start of the end. Isn't that an amazing coincidence? Yeah. I wonder where they got that idea from. We have a countdown timer in the top right-hand corner of the website that says STO 11th year anniversary. Yeah. They do. Yes, they actually do match up. It's absolutely spot on. And we've had that there. We started doing these countdown timers at the end of last year. I think it was around October. That we we started doing these countdown timers. Like, oh, I wonder where they got that idea from. There is actually one other thing that I want to talk about very, very quickly. It's just I want to read a mail that I sent out to everyone yesterday for a rather big project that we are doing this year within the Priority 1 Armada. So the mail reads, "Greeting to all Armada members. We consider ourselves grateful to be part of such an amazing community, and considering how rough 2020 was for all of us, we want to update everyone on some initiatives we have for the new year. If nothing else, 2020 has shown us how much we appreciate our members. So we are showing our appreciation by calling this year, 2021, the Year of Recognition, totally playing on STO's Year of the Klingon. As you all know, we have a wide selection of awards available on the website to recognize your achievements, not only in your home fleet, but also for your in-game achievements too. So this Year of Recognition is basically a complete revamp and expansion of many of the awards available on the website. But not only that, and the first part of this Year of Recognition is an expansion of the current voting options available in the community forums. Currently, when a member creates a thread on the forums, members can vote on it with a like, an agree, a funny, a dislike, or an off-topic option. We're expanding these options to include 12 new ways for you to express yourself and react to forum posts. The list of all of the new voting options are listed below, as well as the points each one is worth. So the list is Stoked, which gives +4 points, and is used when something is trektastic, trekazing, or you are just excited about something. Next is Genius, which gives +3, and is used when something is, well, genius. Cool is +2 when something is really cool. Helpful is +2 when something is helpful. Thanks is +1 when you want to say thank you to a post in response to yours. Then there's a congratulations, which is a +1 when you want to offer your congratulations to someone. Hilarious is +2 when something is hilariously funny. Sorry is +1 when you want to say sorry to someone and a like is not always appropriate. Then there's facepalm, which is ±0 when you roll your eyes at something. Meh is ±0 when you just don't feel anything or necessarily agree or disagree. Then there's a disagree option, which is ±0 when you don't agree with something. And finally, there's a not cool option, which is -1 when something is just not cool or in bad taste. We hope that you all like this change and update we've made to the voting options as we are. If you have any ideas for new voting options that we may not have included in this update, feel free to leave a message in the suggestion box section of the forums with your idea and we will take it under advisement. Also, keep an eye on your mail here on the website next month as we are announcing and releasing the updates and expansion we are making to the Federation and KDF Awards section of the website. Regards, Fleet Admiral Winters. So, yeah, this is a major overhaul or revamping and expansion of the awards that we have available on the Priority 1 Armada website. And next month, like we just said there, we're going to be doing the Federation and KDF Awards. We've expanded the Fleet credits, we've expanded the EC Awards, and we've expanded the Dilithium Awards. And yeah, we'll be telling you more about that next month. But hopefully all of you are pleased with the updates that there are in the forums. Some alternative ways that you can express yourself and react to other members' forum posts. But wanted to quickly talk about that real quick before we actually move on to our away mission, which we are going to do now. So, what was our away mission? We're doing Undine Space, isn't it?
It's been years since I read that bit of the script, so I have no idea.
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
So let's check our specializations. And strategist pilot, that's good. Okay, happy with that. And we're going to return to our ship. Right, and I'm going to go back over to the gate here and take the shuttle to the Undine Space Battle Zone. And we'll see what it's like over there, how many instances. I noticed that a lot of people left Dyson Joint Command, so I'm assuming, yeah, look, there's Priority 1 members already. Everyone is heading to the Undine Space Battle Zone. Alright, Space Battle Zone contact. Go to Undine Space Battle Zone. Right, let's have a look. How many instances we got? We got 3 instances. Instance number 1. Alright, let's all move to instance number 1. We'll try and get as many of us together as we possibly can. There's only 3 people in there now. 4 with me.
I am on my way. I took the long way in, though.
The scenic route?
Yeah, I beamed up and I'm flying in now.
Right, and it looks like it's just getting started. So yeah, instance. What did I say? Number 1, wasn't it? Yeah, instance number 1.
You did. Yep.
Yep. So we'll all move to instance number 1, and we'll get started. Actually, we started our second giveaway, didn't we? We did.
We did?
Yeah.
I mean, of course we did.
Let's announce the winner for that and get our third giveaway going. I think that would be a good idea, wouldn't it, guys? Because we're kind of...
Oh, yeah.
We're going on in quite a while.
Indeed.
Okay, so this was for a Tier 6 50% ship coupon, very generously donated to us by Captain Ray Boschborg of the Priority 1 Armada. And the winner is... Twitch viewer Smokey030. Congratulations! Smokey030. Congrats. You have won a Tier 6 50% ship coupon code. So if you can please contact us and send a whisper to the Priority 1 Twitch channel and let us know your real world email address, we will get that prize sent off to you at the end of the show. So yeah, well done again and congrats. Excuse me. Man, I just keep on coughing tonight.
My hiccups are gone, so...
Finally gone, yeah.
For me, yeah.
Okay, let's kick off our third giveaway for tonight. Now, our third giveaway is for a Groupies Breast Cancer Awareness Mega Pack. Now, I'm pretty sure that this
That's the
pack...
one with the 4 ships, yes.
Right, okay. So there's at least 2, probably 4 in this one. Can't remember. I'd have to go digging up
It's got
documents.
4. It's got... Well, technically it's 4, but it's really 2 ships. It's the Machal and the Sharan for the strike ship, you know, for the escort.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Brian Ego says, uh-oh, he coughs. It's the COVID. Yes, he's got the COVID. That was funny.
That leg's going to have to come off.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's a bad cough. That leg's got to come off. Oh, man. Nobody watching has a clue what we're laughing at.
No, I guess. You'd have to... you'd have to know the movie to get that joke.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, this is for a Groupies Breast Cancer Awareness Mega Pack. It's got ships in it. That's all you need to know. If you already own the ships, then this code ain't going to be worth anything to you. But maybe you can give it to a friend.
It comes with other stuff. Got ships?
Yeah, there's a title and there's like a pet. And... Yeah, the pink Vanishing Shield, that's in there.
Shield, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got other stuff. It's got a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, it does. Anyway, so what we would like you guys to do to enter yourself in with a chance of winning this Groupies Breast Cancer Awareness Mega Pack, we would like you to type in the word Voyager into the chat now. It doesn't matter if you're watching on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. Type in the word Voyager, and that will enter you in with the chance to win this awesome prize. So best of luck, everyone, and yep, I hope you all win.
That reminds me, have you seen that Voyager is getting a documentary a la What We Left Behind?
Really?
DS9.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Oh, good.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's funny because I in my news feed popped up and it was Star Trek character has just been confirmed as gay, and I'm like, whoa, wait, what? Well, like, what is this? And I click on it and it goes into the thing about Garrick from What We Left Behind, and I was like, wait, hold on, is that like a year ago that they confirmed that? Like, why are they? Way to go, mainstream media.
Andrew Robinson's been saying that for years at conventions.
Well, we all knew it. I mean, but the fact that it just came across a news feed of like, oh, this is, we just found this up. Come on, man. You're killing me. I'm dying inside.
You're killing me here.
Yeah, like... there's a bunch of choice things I'd like to go on a rant about, but
Well, keep your
Do you-
anti-Garrick sentiments to yourself.
no, not anti-Garrick, just anti like this is news now. Like just how bad they are at keeping what's going on. Like you call yourself a Star Trek publication or whatever. The documentary's been out for quite a while, and you're just posting it now like it's a new story.
Right on top of things, huh?
Like, yeah, do you even trek, bro?
Yeah.
I don't think you do. They're like, news, Star Trek Discovery, series premiere.
Oh, this advanced really, really quickly. God, and what I suppose is that's how many ships are here. If you can't get into instance number 1, just roll with whatever instance you can get into, guys. You're probably going to be there with other people who are tuned into the show tonight anyway. And the most important thing is that, you know, you're just earning marks and loot and XP and dilithium and all that stuff. You know, that's what really matters. And that you're having fun, obviously. That you're having fun.
And the friends you make along the way.
Yeah, I've really been looking forward to tonight's show because, like I was saying, this is actually my first show of the year since our little break.
Same.
Yeah, we took a little bit of a break over the Christmas, over the holiday season, and just getting back into it now tonight. All right, let's see. Where are we going? We're going up here. That gunk just, it messes with my turn rate so much. I hate it.
The fluidic space.
Yeah, it's something.
See, this is one of the advantages of just flying cruisers, because you have so little turn rate to begin with that it makes little difference.
Yeah.
Well, I am currently in the Terran ship, the legendary Terran ship, and this thing doesn't have a turn rate.
It has an orbit.
Pretty much.
Oh, it's not bad if you leave on all of the consoles that it comes with, because a lot of the set bonuses boost turn rate.
Oh, I ditched that junk right out of the gate.
Yeah, I've got one character that's running dual cannons on it, and it's...
I have one also.
I wouldn't recommend it, is what I'm gonna say.
Ooh, look at all that loot. Give me all the things. So yeah, Tuesday can't come around quick enough. I'm so looking forward to this recruitment event because it's been on a couple of years. Like, Jem'Hadar faction has been out 2 years now. Would that be about right?
Something like that, yeah. At least 2 years.
Yeah. So that was the last recruitment event that we got. So it'd be good to get a new one.
Yeah, and coincidentally, we were supposed to get a bad snowstorm here on Monday night.
Oh wow, really? You might be not going to work on Tuesday?
Yeah. Oh, damn. I'm so looking forward to working on Tuesday.
That's you're so unlucky.
Oh, you know, we'll see what happens
Oh,
because
you're
it's
so
the Weather
lucky.
Channel, so
The Weather Channel.
the chances of them getting it right are pretty low. But fingers crossed.
It's fine. If you can't make it to work, the snowstorm will also knock out the internet too.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't even joke. Don't even kid. I will go down to Verizon and buy play.
Have you got any of them hotspots?
Hotspot. A hotspot. One of those. One of them little.
Do piggies.
Yeah, it's like a little internet thing.
The dongle?
No, I don't know. We call them hotspots here. I don't know if you call them the same thing out in Europe. Across the pole.
Yep. There's hotspots over here, but
No. It's basically just it allows you to connect devices into the cell signal.
oh, tethering.
Yeah. You know, your phone has one, but that's all it does. It doesn't have any of the other phone stuff built into it.
Gotcha. Truckee_Stowe says the Dominion was 3 years ago. Wow, okay.
Time flies.
Certainly does. It doesn't feel like 3 years ago. Maybe it does. I don't know. Alright, there's
Wow,
another
that
one
was when I had
captured.
returned. I had just come back from a long break on the game. I had stopped playing for like, I think maybe about a year.
Yeah? Wow, okay.
Yeah, and I came back content, and I've been playing diligently ever since.
Well, we're almost on to the boss stage. And now we are on the boss stage. Wow, that was fast, guys. Where's everyone going?
Can you guys believe the dilithium exchange recently? The insanity going on over there?
Yes.
It's great for anyone who wants to buy dilithium. I mean, you end up like with what, 2.5 million dilithium or something crazy like that. At least 2 million dilithium, anyway. Oh great, I came to the one where nobody else arrived. I'm here on my own.
Same here. I'm at one all by myself.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm here with a bunch of people.
I love playing with someone who has gravity well build and who knows how to play it. It's so much fun with a cannon scatter volley build.
Yeah, support, control, very nice. Something that's been kind of lost in the game recently. Well,
Yeah.
for a while now. They were like, no one plays. No, we don't need team dynamics.
Teams, you say? In an MMO? Unheard of.
Oh, how many people have been watching WandaVision?
I have no idea what that is.
You haven't been watching WandaVision?
Nope.
I have not.
It's not just me.
It's a new MCU show about Vision. Paul Bettany's character. The computer guy.
See, I assume you're speaking English, but that's basically
Are you telling me any of the movies?
and not my cup of tea.
Endgame and really? Wow. All right. Well, it's their new show. It's their new product that they're hawking.
All right. Finish off the planet killer.
And if I recall, this is the first time Paul Bettany has done a television series.
Nice. Well done, guys. Yeesh, you took me out.
Yes, it is only Chiquita Seal. It is only on 3 episodes in or something. So if you want to binge it, yeah, you're gonna have to wait a while.
A show that has just come out that I will probably be watching tomorrow is the new Russell T Davies show. It's a Sin, all about the AIDS crisis of the 1980s and 90s.
Well, that sounds
So I'm sure
interesting.
that's going to be an absolute hoot.
Wow.
It'll be like Philadelphia, the series. Or is it more like documentarian style?
Oh no, it's a full drama.
What was the other one they did a while back with I think it was Al Pacino? Angels of Atlanta, something like that.
Probably, I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Wasn't Paul Bettany in the Unabomber TV show? I'm not sure, but if he was, I have to see that.
Oh, we almost got the third one down. There we go! Awesome. Well done, everyone. That's fantastic. Alright, now we have the bogus round.
The Undine will return, but we have delayed. All ships return to the staging area. We must prepare for the boss.
I'm thinking... I don't know, we'll announce the winner after this bogus round and wrap up the show then. What do you think, guys?
I
Sounds
think
like a
that
plan.
would
Yeah?
be a good idea because we ran pretty late today, and I don't think I'm gonna make it much longer.
I can't do it, Captain.
Indeed.
You can't do it. It's like 10 past 4 in the morning over here, and you can't do it. You don't have the right.
No, I'm an old man. Leave me alone.
Old man.
I can't bust heads like I used to, but I can tell long, rambling stories that don't really go anywhere. If you get that reference.
Look at all these gravels. Alright, we're up to 22 ships already? Man, we just got here.
Briefly going back to the flying any ship on any faction thing, it didn't take long for it to occur to me that even if I could fly Federation ships on Klingon characters, I'd still only want to fly Klingon ships on Klingon characters.
Oh, me
and
too.
vice versa.
Yeah.
So
Oh
I
no,
don't-
but I see that point, but there are some exceptions, and on top of that, there are some things like I'm excited that I'll be able to get the plasma and disruptor quad cannons now on other factions. That's nice.
yeah, I can see that.
It's really going to make Admiralty a hell of a lot easier for everyone,
Yeah.
really. It's going to make a huge difference for Admiralty. That's what it'll do.
Wait, are they at least going to raise the cap we can have? Because I might max out a few characters.
Wait, say that again. Max out what?
The cap for the amount of Admiralty cards that we can have on a character.
Oh, it's unlimited.
Oh, I thought there was a cap.
No, there's no cap. No. God, look what I got here. 527 ships on my main. Because
Damn it, you might almost wish there was that.
yeah, you just get one card per ship that you own, and that's it. You just keep the card. There's a cap on the number of ship slots, but since these are just Admiralty cards and they have a very small data print, there is no limit to how many you can have. You're only limited by the amount of ships that you can actually have. And even that's not 100% true or accurate either.
Yeah, my rock go through the roof. I do did though on the with the idea of there were ships that I purchased because or purchased versions of them to get the traits off of them, and now I didn't have to do any of that. Pooty cryptic tricking me.
That was the other thought I had, was that moving forward, to me that seems like the big sort of cross-faction bundles are probably going to be not quite as popular as they used to be, since you only need to buy one of the ships in order to fly on all characters.
Right, you'd only buy them. You'd only buy them if you wanted, a Romulan or KDF version of that ship.
At that point, it'd be practically aesthetics being your only choice.
Right, exactly.
They're mechanically the same.
Not necessarily. Like the Romulan variants, they get the warp core or the singularity core instead of a warp core. They also tend to get a cloak. The Fed ships get a better, higher defense rating.
Right.
There are differences between the ships. They're minor, but they're there. I think this is a good thing. It can incentivize them to build their ships a little different. So there is incentive to purchase multiple factions of the ships?
I think this is a good first step towards tearing down the red team, blue team walls, which I hope is their ultimate goal. I would hope that this is just the first step of that. And, hopefully in the not too distant future, like within a year or two, the red team, blue team wall finally comes down in full.
Yeah, we can just team up with whoever and play TFOs or
right,
missions.
Exactly. Yeah, and we already know how that would work. Once you play the mission Surface Tension, you can then send team invites to the opposite faction. That's just how it would work. It's perfect. Just tie it into that story mission as an unlock. They just need to make the decision or allot time to actually complete it, and get the work done.
Did you see, I think they tweeted that it was a hell of a lot of work to get all of the ships unlocked, because I think they had to go through every ship individually and edit files.
Yep. I did see that indeed, yeah. Apparently it was a lot of work.
So yeah, a big thank you for that, and also for no level of gradation with that. It's literally, we've gone from not to all ships. Well, I suppose you could count the Titan as a sort of a test.
Yes, that was their test bed, yeah.
Yeah, that was totally an unexpected. Well, I don't suppose any of them were expected, but that was a total accident. The Titan, and it was just.
Oh no! There's no way it was that.
Oh yeah, no, it was. Did you not hear the
Nah,
interview?
they planned it.
No, they didn't. No, I don't think so.
But yeah, I've been surprised, because I didn't think they'd be able to match the 10th anniversary for interest, at least. But story missions are relatively mediocre. Like the fact that they're making serious strides to bringing down the faction walls, that's quite a nice little thing for the anniversary.
Oh yeah, for sure. 243 with 2 seconds to go. 245 and 245. Not a bad, respectable number. Fairly respectable number, that. Alright, well done, everyone. Okay, that's not what I want to do. Right. Okay, so we're going to close the lines now. If you did not type in the word Voyager, you are out of luck, because the lines are now closed. This current giveaway is for Groupies Breast Cancer Awareness Mega Pack code. And the winner is... Joseph Jabez Howard on Facebook. Congratulations. You have won a Groupies Breast Cancer Awareness Mega Pack code. Joseph?
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So if you can please send a message to the Priority One Facebook page, we will... and in that message, if you give us your real-world email address, we will get that prize sent off to you at the end of the show. So, just send a message to the Priority One Facebook page, and we'll get that sorted for you. So, yeah, congrats again, and well done. Right, well, I guess that wraps up episode 163 of the Priority One Armada live stream. But before we go, here's a glimpse at next week's show. Kat will be in the captain's chair hosting next week's show with Anthony and Zianto. As with every show, we will be talking about the latest news from Star Trek Online and the Priority One Armada. Plus, we will be teaming up with you in another adventure zone to earn more marks and dilithium.
Oh, hold on.
That's you, Z.
I know, my technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties?
Okay. If you're not a member of the Priority One Armada and want to chat with us in game, then come join us on our Priority One. Oh my God! Hold on a second. This is just. There we go. Now I fixed it. If you're not a member of the Priority One Armada and want to chat with us in game, then come join us on our Priority One chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel or join Priority One, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
If you do want to become a member of the Priority One Armada community, simply head over to PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up. We have multiple Federation and KDF fleets for you to start your career as part of the Priority One Armada.
This episode of Priority One Armada Live is brought to you by our community patrons through patreon.com. Find out about thank you packages we offer each tier and add your support at patreon.com /Priority One Armada. It's your support that keeps us going.
And speaking of Patreon, a special thanks to our Patreon supporters like Wily Coyote, Prince 1983, Teacher Guy, Amerjin, Demorg, Tazan, Asar, Nick W, 4, Seal, Claudia, Riker Carlson, and a special welcome to our new Patreon supporter, Cable, who recently signed up on our Patreon page.
Don't miss a thing from the world of Star Trek. Catch all the latest news regarding the Star Trek multiverse on Priority One, a Roddenberry Star Trek podcast. Get a new episode every Friday by pointing your favorite podcast app to feeds.PriorityOnePodcast.com.
If you want to be notified of our next live stream, then follow our various channels on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You never know when we'll have another giveaway. Before we go, I would like to say thanks to our artist, Jason Smith, thanks to our social media manager, Anthony Cox, with assistance from Sean Babbitt, I would also like to say a very special thank you to my co-hosts Ziando and Selic for joining me this week. And finally, of course, a big thanks to you guys, the viewers. Because without you, none of this would be possible. So until next week, take care, live long and prosper. Say goodbye, guys.
Good
Goodbye,
night.
guys.